Hi, my name is Leo, and I'm going to talk about the evidence tree. So the fall of the Berlin Wall, we all know what happened. It was on November 9, 1989, and all the people uh, uh, make that the Berlin Wall fall because of the division of the Germany and other countries and all about that. And we all know this happened without violence and without deaths and without blood. It was like Pacific, but not too much. The collapse of the World Trade, that morning, the terrorists affiliated with Al Qaeda hijacked four airlines. Two planes were flown into Manhattan World Trade Center. The third was crashed into the Pentagon in Washington. This is a case of terrorism. It was on 2001, 11 September. The American invasion in Afghanistan and Iraq. The war in Afghanistan fought for three, 13 bloody years and still raging. Came to a formal end Sunday with a coy flag lowering ceremony in Kabul that marked the transition of the fighting from U.S. combat troops to the country's own security forces. The first American president in U.S. The Senator Barack Obama of Illinois was elected president of the United States over Senator John McCain of Arizona. Obama became the 44 president and the first African American to be elected to that office. He was subsequently elected to a second term from Massachusetts Governor Mitt Romney. Death of Osama bin Laden. In a daring raid 100 miles, 120 miles inside Pakistan, a team of U.S. Special Forces flew from Afghanistan to bin Laden's hiding place in the dead of night. They swooped down on the compound in steel helicopters, swept through the buildings within the high-walled enclosure, and shot dead a lot of live people, including bin Laden. So right now, I'm going to talk the globalization, terrorism, and etc. The globalization, the worldwide movement toward economic, financial, trade, and communication integration. That was globalization's mean. The terrorism, the use of violence and threats to intimidate or coerce, especially for political purposes. We all know that these two are for political purposes, finance, debt, violence, and all about that. The unipolar world, unipolarity, unipolar world. Sorry, unipolarity in international politics is a distribution of power in which one state exercises most of the cultural, economic, and military influence. The digital era, that is our era, the historical period characterized by the existence of digital technology. Well, some people said that this is going to be the thing that is going to finish all our story. I don't know why, but I guess. Why did the globalization emerge? Because of the need of exchanging products and goods, basically taking the good thing in one country and sharing it with another. That's the main idea of the globalization. In most cases, what caused the terrorist attacks of 20th century. Since the end of the Cold War, terrorist conflicts began to arise. They basically formed for the need to prove three things: encourage empathy for the unfair, unjust situation, and sympathy for the cause. Demonstrate the inability of the state to provide security. Demonstrate the illegitimacy of the state institution, basically because they were not conformed with the government and the right and obligation given it with the state's work. How does the end of the Cold War relate to the unipolar world? Well, the United States defense spending is close to half of global military expenditures. A blue water navy superior to all others combined, a chance at a splendid nuclear first strike over its erstwhile foe, Russia. A defense research and development budget that is 80% of the total defense expenditures of its most obvious future competition, China. An unmatched global power projection capabilities. How has the digital era influenced today's society? In every aspect of our lives, we have TV, computers, cell phones, tablets. We can't live without them. They are part of our daily routine, making life easier than it was before, giving us first-hand information and data. Well, that's the bibliography, and that's